What's up, campers, glampers, crampers, overlanders? Welcome to Campthropology. Today we're going to be doing a review of these Sidio crates behind me that I picked up a couple months ago to escape the dreaded deep sea of the 50, 30, whatever gallon size bucket of camp gear that people usually store their stuff in that just ends up being a ridiculously deep abyss of putting things away and taking things out and just completely disorganized. So these things are an excellent way to organize your entire camp setup, and you can get as many boxes as you want. I have 4 here, so let's get into these. So what these are basically an improvement on your typical milk crate that people used to store things, or I guess back in the day they used to deliver milk in them. But these have a couple features that make it really easy to organize, make it convenient to use, to pull out, to bring to camping, job site. If you're a painter, keeping all your stuff organized so that it's where you want it when you're looking for it. Prior to this, I had kind of one of those big, I don't know, out of the like 30, 40 liter, maybe bigger tubs from Walmart or Target that everything just kind of gets lost inside of. And I really loved switching over to these because I no longer had to dig through all the crap or take it out to get to the bottom of what I was looking for. These are a little bit bigger as far as taking up space, but to me, it's worth it because everything is nice in its place and organized. They actually stack on regular run-of-the-mill milk crate boxes as well. The dimensions for these, according to the site, are 18.5 by 12.5 by 6.5 deep. So they're probably half as deep as typical milk crate boxes or crates, milk crate crates. And they're 7 inches with the lids on them. So I guess that's one of the first features is that these things do have lids, clear lids, so you can see what's inside of them. They kind of push to open or push in to open. It took me a second to figure it out, but like they unclip like that. And you have all your contents inside. The lid is pretty, it's all right. One of the things that I noticed is they have these that kind of set you in to where they're supposed to be. And I'm pretty, gentle with these. I haven't really thrown them around, but this corner one's already cracked. But it's not that big a deal. It still fits fine. It still locks in place relatively fine. As long as these little tabs are good on them, it's fine. It doesn't need to necessarily be centered. It does have a little, I don't know if you can see it. There's a ruler right here that goes from 1 to 17 inches if you need to measure something. What's really cool about these is with or without the lids, they stack on each other. So, for example, I usually keep them in 2. I have 4 here. You can't see, they're stacked on top of each other. The bottom one, obviously I don't have a lid on. But as you can see here, if you do have a lid and you want to go that route, they still stack and fit in place perfectly. The reason why I'm having a little bit of trouble here is I did a little mod on mine to make them a little bit more easy to carry. I'll get into that in a bit, but so let's throw this back on. Another thing that's cool about these is once you get inside of them, let's go for this one. I kind of have my stuff organized into, this is like pots and pans and stuff. If you order the kit that comes with, I think it comes with 2 dividers. These things have these little dividers that slide in place. So you put them down, and this is a section. There's literally 43 little marks along this edge, little slots where you can put in everything. So you can have them from the entire crate to this one just has 2. If you hop over this one, you can see I have 2 dividers in here, 1, 2, and it keeps everything nice and organized from rolling around. You can also get bottoms. I didn't get bottoms, but as you can see on the bottom of these, like a regular milk crate, there's holes on them. So they do have, they sell separately bottoms. So if you have tiny things that you're afraid are falling through, you can throw those on the inside and it'll keep them from rolling around in there. So a lot of times if I'm at a primitive campground, I'll just keep these in the back of my car and I'll keep them stacked, and to access them, I'll just, hit this little button, not button, the little lever, pull it up, reach for what I'm in there, reach what I need to get, and then if I need to get to the bottom one, I'll keep the bottom latched so it's kind of like a hinge, and then I can just open the bottom like that and get whatever I need to get, close it back up, and I keep them unlatched, usually in the back of my car like that. Or if we're at a developed campsite, these are really easy because if you need something, they're not very deep, which is good, so you just kind of move things from bin to bin. So if I needed to access this bottom one, I just unclip it, then I can move it over and access, and I just move them back and forth, and it keeps it really organized, and it's not that hard to do. I said I like it way more than digging through the giant abyss of a tub. So as you can see, here's a better shot. There's they're numbered too. These little slots that the dividers go into, so that you can match the number here with the number on this side, and these little pins you just pull, those clip into place. And as you can see, there's a whole bunch, so you can get as many sizes, as many of these as you want in one. Well, I guess you could put 43, but that wouldn't really make sense. But, 2 to 4 is usually pretty good, or just one. They keep almost all of our daily use camping stuff. Of course, we have bigger stuff that's not in here, but all the little bells and whistles that we have, it just keeps it really organized and convenient. We actually have 2 big Agnes, the camping chairs in here, so it's really nice not having to bring our chairs. We have a whole bunch of crap, a hammock in there, and I'll probably end up reviewing all these eventually, but if there's anything that you want to see that you see in this video, I can get to it first. Just leave a comment at the bottom, and we'll go from there. I have just got a label maker and labeled for what I have on the side there, and then what I did in order to make them a little bit more easy to stack is I just kind of went to Lowe's and got some, I think it's 1/4 inch nylon webbing and these little buckles as well. So what they do is, to carry 2 at a time, I clip these together. Oh, it's folded on the inside there. So that when you want to leave, you can take 2 of them at a time by just carrying the first one. It's not super necessary, but I mean, it's kind of like you can always carry them from the bottom here, but to grab them from the top, I feel like sometimes if you're picking up from the floor, it's a little bit easier. And I just got these little screws with little washers. They're stainless. The holes were already here, so I just put these screws into those holes, and there's a nut on the other side. Put a little tiny bit of Loctite, and it was good to go. And I also made a long strap, so if I wanted to strap all 4 of these together and to carry it as one long unit, I can do that as well. I don't really do that too much, but it's just something that I thought made it a little bit easier for my style of camping, bringing stuff from the car to the table and things like that. So that's basically these Sidio crates. I ordered them through the website. It goes through that app shop. I hooked it up to there so you can track them. They're pretty quick with shipping. A while they were out of clear lids, but I believe they have them back in stock now. So yeah, if you have any questions or comments about them, comment in the comment section, and I'll try to answer them, or shoot any videos or anything else you guys have. So please like, subscribe. Thank you for watching Canthropology. And if you're wondering why I have a chip clip, it's because I lost a little clip to my lav mic. So you know how we do when we can't improvise. So thanks for watching. Later.